Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the bearded, but still beardless, Bama Bushcrafter. Got a video I wanted to talk about here on this video. Some friends and I, we have a hiking trip coming up. We're going to be hiking on the Pinhoti Trail here in Alabama. The Pinhoti Trail starts at Flag Mountain and it goes up into Georgia and it connects with the Benton Mackay Trail, and then it loops around from there into Springer Mountain there at the trailhead for the Appalachian Trail. What I want to talk about this video is going to do a loadout. I'm going to have this pack here. This is a Condor pack. Got to do some adjustments. Right now, with this pack, this is what I call my bug out bag, or my just my pack that I normally carry with me on whatever occasion, and it's loaded. I weighed it and I have 43 pounds of stuff, and I am going to try to have my pack no more than 25 pounds for this trip. We're going to be doing a Friday through a Monday, and I believe we're going to be doing approximately 40, right at 40 miles. So stand by. Okay, so the gear in question, I'm going to eliminate quite a bit of stuff from my pack, and I will have my pack adjusted to what I believe that I will only need for this particular trip. Right now, I have so much in this pack, and I'm going to eliminate quite a bit of weight. I want to show a couple of pieces of equipment that I'm carrying with me. I just purchased, made some new purchases. First and foremost, little med kit. These little kits, I purchased one back in 2005 when I started hiking the Appalachian Trail, and I believe I have right at 400 miles completed of the Appalachian Trail from Amalacola Falls up to Sam's Gap. And I did those, I did that particular part of the trail in sections. I did 2 one-week hikes and then 1 2-week hike, if I'm saying that correctly. I brought me a new headlamp. Man, I picked this thing up at Academy. It is so bright. This thing, you turn it on in the daylight and it will make your eyesight just goes blah. And it even has warnings about do not look directly into the beam. And I bought me a new little camp stove. A friend of mine, Brandon, had given me one, and I had it down at the shelter inside this container. However, a dirt dauber got into it, and right inside one of the ports that goes up from the tank into the valve, the dauber had clogged it up, and I cleaned it out, but still the flame is not like it should be. So I purchased another one to carry along with me, and still haven't made up my mind if I want to carry this particular stove or my jet boil, but we're going to figure that out. Okay, so looking at some things here, man, I have so much stuff in this pack. Definitely going to be eliminating this. I purchased this down in the Everglades on a trip that we went to. I'm going to be eliminating that. I always carry maps with me when we get on the road. I will more than likely eliminate the Georgia one. This is a little food pouch. I'm going to keep that. So here's my old med kit. My new one. I'm going to go through both of them, but I'm going to put this one to the side and I'm going to carry the new one with me. I'm going to have a knife with me. I'm just not going to carry this particular knife. This is basically a skinning knife, and I'm not going to carry this knife with me, so I'm going to be eliminating it. Right away, I'm going to eliminate machete. I'm just going to just tell myself I'm not going to need it on this one. This is kind of a bag that I had put together in case I had to get home from somewhere or get to a place. I'm going to carry my trusty coffee mug with me. However, I'm going to eliminate this water filtration system. Can't go too far here on the homestead. There's DJ. That is Dave Jr. He's found me. I'm going to carry my sleeping pad, which is a thermarest. Someone made a comment about how gross I am with my snorting and all. Guess that's just a tick that I have, but I've noticed that I do that. So anyway, if that grosses you out, my thermarest. This pack is this has been in my pack. Wow. Yeah, for that long. Since I started backpacking regularly, man, I have so much stuff. Look at all this equipment. Tent stakes. TP. That's a knife. That goes with my cutting board. Little utility shovel. Garbage bag. Focus saw. Straps and bungee cords. Going to keep the bungee cords on me, but I'm going to eliminate that strap. I'm going to keep cordage in my pack, smaller cordage, and I'm going to keep that hunting vest on me. Let's see. Wow, what else do I have in here? Look at this stuff. Wire to make snares. Gloves. I have so much stuff here. So much stuff. All right, stand by just a second. I'm debating my little fishing kit. I'm going to throw it in the elimination pile for this trip. My rain tarp for my pack. I want to keep it on me. It's supposed to be raining. I'm going to keep Gorilla Tape. Got some stuff for my trauma kit. I'm going to keep that on me. Extra bags. We'll eliminate that for now. Bible. Going to keep that on me. Haven't even got to the main compartment yet. I've got so much stuff in here. It's like boom diggity. A windshield for my jet boil. I'm going to eliminate that unless I take the jet boil. Knife sharpener. Debatable. I'm going to keep that on me. Extra Mylar. I think I'm going to do away with that for now. Alright, so haven't even gotten to the main compartment yet. Y'all stand by. I have so much stuff. Whoopee going with me. Of course, we'll keep that close. Ammo. Journal. More than likely going to carry that. More ammo. Extra ditty bag. I'll figure something out with that. Food bag. Hammock. I'm sleeping in a hammock on this trip. Bug bag for the hammock. Definitely going to have that. My tarp. I'm going from this fuel to this fuel. This size fuel container to this container. So I'll be eliminating some weight. Changing out the pots. I don't know if I'm going to carry that big huge pot with me. Here's the little stove that Brandon had given to me. And I'm going to set it to the side for right now. I'm going to eliminate all that weight. Emergency food. Cliff Bar going with me. This is my Gore-Tex sleeping bag. The outer cover, I'm going to carry it. That's all I'm going to be having for my sleeping arrangements. The stuff I've had in this pack, this was an extra tarp. I'm going to eliminate it. I will keep this dry bag in there. This is a multi-purpose bag, and I'm going to carry it because you can use this to carry water. And DJ says carry it. So, all right, got the pack broke down. It's empty. Stand by. We're going to put stuff back in it and we're going to get another weight, and that will be pretty much the things that I'm going to carry on this trip. All right, the boys had found me and now they're heading off somewhere else. This is a lot of stuff. Makes me think of something Morris Kohansky once said. He talked about carrying too much stuff on you. And that kind of shows the type of bushcrafter that you are, so I think it shows that I'm not very good with all this stuff on me. But what I'm doing here, from the pot down the middle of this tarp, this is the stuff I'm planning on keeping. And I'm moving this stuff out. And that is a lot of weight right there. That pot, I'm debating on whether to carry it. I've got a smaller pot that I believe I want to carry with me. And to cook in. I've got a lot of stuff that I don't need. So I'm going to start putting this stuff back in the pack, get the pack set up, and we're going to get a weight and go from there. It'll be the weight without water, and then, but you know, we'll have to add the water weight. But water's going to be needed. You can't hike without water. You have to stay hydrated. But food, I've got it. I'm eliminating a lot of stuff. This stuff right here, just don't need it. And there's no sense in carrying it. I can do without it. This is going to be that kind of trip. I'm going to push myself a little bit, get out of that comfort zone of thinking I need all this stuff, and I don't. Okay, real quickly, in case any of you guys are wondering, I am going to try out my new stove. It would be pretty foolish for me to take this out of the box and get on the trail and not have tested it out. So I am going to test this out and make sure it works properly. And then I'm going to have it packed properly. Well, I bet I have taken 20 pounds off my pack. That is stuff I'm going to be leaving behind. Man, this pack feels so much lighter. And I'm going to carry my GRAYL filtration system. I'm going to put it to the test, and I will have a 32 ounce Nalgene bottle. And that is going to be my sources for transporting my water and purifying it. So now I'm going to go weigh this pack. And I believe it was 42 or 43 pounds prior to that load dump right there. And I've got everything else that I'm going to carry back inside the pack, and we're going to see how much it weighs. Okay, I weighed the pack. As is right now, it's 23 pounds. So I eliminated 20 pounds of gear, which I believe is unneeded at this particular point. The headlamp is very bright. Let's see if I can. Yeah. It's got the red and the green. And it is bright. Okay, that's a neat little addition. I like this particular headlamp better than my other one due to the fact that the buttons here, the other one has a knob, and I had to fashion a little band to keep that knob from turning on when it was inside my pocket or inside my pack. And there was a couple times that before I realized what was going on, I had been in place and was without my headlamp. So this is going to be a nice, man, 20 pounds. That is a significant amount of weight. I am at 23 pounds right now. Of course, that's dry, but it's without water. And I'll be adding a couple of pounds there with the water. And my food, pretty much have what I'm going to carry as far as food goes with additional snacks. So I'm going to be adding maybe 4 to 5 pounds. And I didn't really talk much about my equipment, so I'll try to cover that real quick. I've got a Yukon hammock. I'm going to be using it along with I think it's called the Goliath, the bug net that goes with, it's made by Eno. I could be wrong on that name, but it is, man, that bug net, the the hammock fits inside of it, and it is a little area that you climb in, plenty of room, and it keeps, you name it, it keeps the bugs off of you. My tarp is by GRAYL. I bought it a year or so back. It is a nice sized tarp, and I can't even remember the dimensions. I've only used it like one time. I'm so used to using these little Walmart type bands, not bands, these Walmart tarps. They're real cheap and they work real well, but I spent a little bit of money for this GRAYL tarp, and I'm going to put it pretty much for its first time actual use. But we're going to start at Flag Mountain on the Pinhoti Trail. We're going to hike Friday night. We'll spend the night somewhere along the trail. Then Saturday morning we'll get up and get back on the trail, and we're going to make it to the Pinhoti Outdoor Center. I think we're going to spend the night there on a Saturday night, and then Sunday morning we'll get up and hike, spend one more night in the woods, and then I think we're going to make it to, I think it's called Bull's Gap, and that will complete this section of the Pinhoti Trail for us. And I believe it's going to be right at 40 miles. It's been a while since I've backpacked. I'm looking forward to it, and get my legs back under me as far as that goes. And I was looking at some packs. I'm going to try out this Condor. I've done a couple of overnights with it. It's kind of like a assault 3-day pack or something they call it. We won't be assaulting anything that I know of, but this is the pack I've chosen. I'm going to use it. So hopefully you find this video informative. Just wanted to share our upcoming adventure with you guys. And wow, man, I eliminated some weight, 20 pounds. That's a lot of weight, and it's going to feel good as far as walking. It's going to be interesting to see how these shoulder straps fit. It's got the little chest strap that will help draw that weight, you know, across the chest instead of it all sagging on the shoulders. I'm looking forward to getting out there. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. And I appreciate everyone. And real quickly, I talked to Chad. We've got an idea for another giveaway. Man, we're loaded with giveaways, but it's going to be coming up. I think we discussed at our 500th subscriber, we're going to do a giveaway when the bearded Bama Bushcrafter reaches 500 subscribers. I noticed after this past giveaway, I lost a few subscribers, and that happens. You know, people come along and they jump on ship to get something and not really following along for your content, and that's okay. But you guys who are holding in there and putting up with my shenanigans and these crazy little videos I make, I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, and until next time, y'all take care.